That's how you be amazing. And when the kids get older, they'll say, "Oh, I remember my dad had this friend, and he helped my dad get the business, and now I'm running the business, and my dad is gone now. But if it wasn't for that guy, blah blah blah." And you'll be memorialized in everyone's psyche, and it makes you amazing. It just makes you amazing. And even while you're here on earth, people will pay homage to you because you're part of their success. When you do something significant for someone, you never have to ask for them to be grateful. Because when you do something significant, they can't help but to be grateful. I would rather split my dollar in half and take 50 cents and get somebody else up to where I'm at. So we both have 50 cents. Because what happens is that person will make another dollar, I'll make another dollar, and exponentially our wealth will be exponentially that much larger. And hopefully they've taken a page out of my book, and they're helping people also. So now it's a pyramid, but not a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid of success. For lack of a better term, it's a pyramid of success. If you can be on the top of that pyramid, you're amazing. So come on, let's be amazing. Let's go. As we went to a little break, I was thinking about the people that really, really confront your success. Like people who really are like, you are not going anywhere. And how to deal with them. The first thing is this. When you start moving in your success, you don't look sideways or look backwards. You just keep going forward. And you keep going forward, and you don't listen to chatter. Now, the people that will consciously throw obstacles in your way, I'm talking, these are special people, because these are ones that will just get in your way, and you need to deal with them. The first thing is this: you don't look back. If they're doing something that isn't affecting your next step, you don't have to look back. But if they're doing something that affects your next step, you need to confront them. And the way to confront them is this: explain where you're going and ask them, why don't they want you to get there? 90% of the time, they won't tell you the real reason. I'm going to tell you the real reason right now. People around you get accustomed to where you are because they're judging where they are in regards to where you are. If you're here and they're here, they feel pretty good. You being a little bit ahead is fine, But if you start moving, now the optical illusion is that they're going back, but they're really not going back. They're just not moving. You're moving forward. But when people are confronted with their complacency, they get pretty irritated and pretty disturbed. That's why that old saying, keeping up with the Joneses, is it the Joneses? Keeping up with the Joneses is so prevalent. Because, you're in a big neighborhood. If the Joneses get a new car and you don't get a new car, it looks like your car is old. Or if they get an addition on their house and you don't get an addition on your house, it looks like your house is small. When really it's not. It's just that you've been complacent in what you have and where you are, and they're moving forward, and that watermark is starting to move now. And when that watermark starts to move, people just become uncomfortable. When you're moving forward and you can't tolerate obstacles and chatter, separate yourself from the environment. Sometimes you get to a place where your environment no longer is essential to your progress, and you need to change your environment. See, inside the environment are characters and people that are part of that environment. And if you're moving forward and you move out of that environment mentally, you have to physically move also. If not, you're going to be dealing with a lot of chatter and a lot of obstacles from that environment. Not because you're a bad person, but because you're moving the watermark. You're moving it, and they aren't comfortable with that no more, because now everything is upset because you've gone here and everyone else is here and everyone's happy, and you've gone here. So now a lot of them are feeling like, hey, what am I doing down here? They're not down anywhere, but you can't explain that to them. They won't get it. Like I said, they didn't move down, you just moved up. They're in complacency. Complacency isn't bad. Complacency is a choice. They made the choice to be complacent where they're at. You made a choice to go to this level. That's just what it is. This isn't an offense to them. This isn't, and you shouldn't treat it as such. You shouldn't treat your progress as some I'm better than you. The only thing your progress is I want something different, not I want something better than you have, but I want a better me. You know, this isn't a competition to see who gets the most stuff or who gets the most success. It isn't that. This is a personal choice that you've made about your potential and who you want to be. And when you start moving and you start moving forward, that's how you have to treat it. This is not a competition. Everyone is where they're at because they made a choice to be there. And this choice is not a bad choice. It's not a good choice. It's a choice. It's what they made. It's where they want to be. A lot of people are happy being here, and they live their lives full and amazing here. You want to get here? You can get here and be full and amazing, but it doesn't make you better than them. Like I said, progress and success is 99% internal. You can't really disseminate how you feel about who you are and the success level that you're at internally to anyone. It's tough to put it into words. But when you do those accomplishments that you've always wanted to do, people will see it and they'll feel it when they're around you. It just amazes me how we turn everything into a competition. It's not a competition. Everyone who's doing something is needed. They're needed to do whatever they're doing. I don't care if it's a guy pushing a shopping cart or if it's CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. They need to be there for this whole thing to work. And they need to be there for a certain amount of time. This is just how this whole thing works. What I'm telling to you is that when it's time for you to go to that next level, there are going to be other people. And these other people and these other voices are going to try to talk you out of it. Some out of love, some out of animosity, some out of subconscious need for you to remain complacent. And I'm trying to teach you how to hear it, but not feel it. You can hear it, but don't feel it. Don't put it in there. Don't let it get in your way. You go. You go forward. You go. The people that you want to take with you, you take them with you. You give them everything that you have. And, you know, don't be concerned about, oh, if I give them too much, and then they're going to catch up to me and pass me. If that happens, they're just going to reach back and pull you up with them. So you're always going to be where they are. Don't be concerned about that. Trust me, the more you give to a person and bring them up, the more you're going to learn and the further you're going to go. When you help someone get to a certain amount of success, they are never, ever going to see themselves as being bigger than you. Because you are the person that brought them to where they're at. You're the maker. So, be amazing. Go forward. There are going to be other people. Put them in their appropriate place. And I guarantee you, you'll be amazing. Jim Daniels, motivational speaker.
I told you, it's for you guys. Listen, you jump. You don't walk, you don't teeter on the edge, you jump. That's the way to do it. That's the way to get down to the ground and keep running. Don't let nothing mess up your momentum first you hit the ground. You hit the ground, you keep going. Let's be amazing, people. Let's go. That was it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Thank you, man.